With the weather cooling off and fall being right around the corner, early September can offer some amazing fishing for native brook trout. Finally free from the hot weather and low water, the brook trout are free to feed aggressively. And these factors create the perfect recipe for my favorite type of fishing, dry fly fishing. Join me today on what turned out to be one of the best days of brook trout fishing I've had all season. What's up everyone, we're out here today at a spot that probably looks very familiar, and that is because we are out here doing some more dry fly fishing for some native brook trout. Because the last couple times I've fished through this section, I have caught a couple of nice fish, and I've seen some really solid fish. So hopefully today, I'm using a bunch of new flies I got. I'm also trying some new techniques, also just really putting like my full effort into fishing really hard, and trying to catch as many fish as possible. We can have a good day out here. So I'm starting off with an elk hair caddis, and we're going to fish up through all the good pools in this section and see how many we catch. And then, yeah, let's get down in here, start fishing, and see what happens. Ooh, one tried to eat it as I was pulling it out. I didn't see him, but I saw the fish come up after it. That was so cool. He basically jumped out of the water chasing it. Got him that time. Came back for it. So that's our first brookie of the day. In the second spot we cast it into. And look at that, the hook already pulled out, so we can get this fish down in here, get our hands wet, and get this fish back in the water really quickly. But yeah, that was so cool. He came, cast it the first time, saw him chase it, cast it back in there, and there we go. Got a nice little 4-inch or so native brook trout. Really pretty colors on him. So back in the water. All right, let's keep it going. Great start of the day. Normally I don't even catch fish in this little pocket water. I only really focus on the big holes, but today, got it done out of a tiny little 6 to half foot, maybe less than a foot, probably a half foot deep pocket right there. So yeah, that's what you like to see. So I don't want to jinx it, because as soon as I say this, they're probably going to come out in a huge swarm. I have not really noticed any bugs like mosquitoes or gnats or stuff, and those have been a huge issue for me the past couple times I've been here. But it's only it's in the low 60s, might even be around 60 degrees out here up in the mountains. This cold weather, I don't know, maybe it's putting them down for the year. Maybe might have been past the worst of them, and they're pretty much gone right now. It'd be great if it stays this way, and summer's officially over, in the fall, no more bugs, that all that great stuff. But it's probably wishful thinking. As soon as it warms up a little bit, as we get later in the afternoon, I'll probably be covered in bug bites and all that good stuff. But right now, this is great being out here. I don't even think I've heard one mosquito buzzing by my ear yet today. Ooh, that was a strike. Probably was a really little one, but oh, yep, it was really small, because he came back for it, set the hook, and that fish was tiny, probably 2 inches long. It might have not even been a trout, but I guess we'll flip a couple more casts back in there just to make sure. I really doubt that anything's gonna come back for it, but you never know. Yeah, nothing. But so that was another strike though. Actually, we got 2 strikes out of that hole, but it was the same fish both times, obviously, and it wasn't very big, but it's a good sign. Now let's try this pool right here. Looks very good, but forever. Ooh, yep, knew it. There was a good brookie sitting there. He came up and crushed it. Got him. There we go. Came back for it, and this is a very solid brookie. Wow, second brookie of the day. This is. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? It's not a brookie. It's a creek shove. Dang it. I thought I caught a good 5-6 inch native brookie, but it's just a little creek shove. But, I guess it's still kind of fun to catch these things, but, not what we're after. And when a big creek shove comes up and crushes a dry fly, it looks a lot like a big brookie, So it's always a little disappointing when you get them in the net and realize it's not even a trout. Okay. Some more good water. Gotta pull fish out through this little stretch, because this is prime water, not for big fish, but just to capitalize on some aggressive brookies in this faster current. So hopefully this is, come on. Yep, got him. There we go. It is. Oh, it is a brook trout. I thought it was a tiny creek chub, but Really, really small brook trout. This thing was probably just born this spring, you know. Really, really tiny one, but it's good to see that there's the little ones in here and that they're surviving. So get this fish back in the water. That was our second brookie of the day. Still a very, very fun fish to catch despite how small it was. Well, I had the camera off, but we did just catch our third brookie of the day. It's probably about a 5-inch fish. It's longer than that first one we caught. Really skinny fish, but still a pretty one. So getting back in the water and hopefully catch some more. Yeah, I had the camera off because nothing was really happening. I'd already been fishing this pool for a little bit, and then on like my last cast before I was about to decide to move on, brookie came up and ate the fly. So yeah, I wish I had the camera on for it because it was a pretty cool catch, but you know, unfortunately we didn't, but that's all right. So 3 brookies today. I guess that actually is pretty good because we haven't really been fishing that much water, and none of the brookies have been that big, but at least we're catching a good amount of them, I guess. It sort of has been picking up, I guess. We did just catch 2 brookies fairly quickly, so hopefully we can keep it going and catch some more. Ooh, I think we just had a big one try to eat it. It's kind of hard to see, but I thought oh, yep, he tried to eat it again. Maybe he'll come back for a third time. Got him. There we go. Good fish. Not big, but actually he's not even like average. He's a little small, but he is a brook trout. So, wow, number 4 on the day. That was a really cool eat. He went back for it. He went for it 3 casts in a row, and on the third time, we finally hooked him. Really, really pretty fish. He actually might be the biggest of the day, about a 5-incher, 4.5 to 5-incher. Really, really dark bluish colored fish. So, get him quick release back in the water. Wow, that was fun. So, yeah, 4 brookies now. I guess that isn't too bad, but no big ones and not a lot of other strikes. You know, the fish are far and few between, it seems like. But when we do find an active fish, it seems like they're really, really eating it well, you know, chasing it down. We haven't been missing too many. Got him. Good brookie, big brookie. Wow. Let's get him in the net. Yes, wow. Big brookie. This is awesome. It's really, really good fish. Definitely over 7 inches long. Might be pushing 8 inches. Wow. Out of this little pocket right here. It took a couple casts too, but wow, we finally got him. Dang, that's a good fish. Wow, I think he might measure, I mean, just looking at him, he might measure close to 8 inches. He's definitely over 7.5. We'll keep him in the water while we get some measurements, take some pictures. But this is an excellent fish. I think this is our 5th brookie of the day. Take a look at this fish, guys. Really, really dark colored brookie. You can see there's a little bit of black on his mouth. Really, really pretty spots on him. So this is a very solid fish for this creek. You cannot find them much bigger than this thing here. So great catch. I think we're going to throw him on a tape measure inside this net just to see how long he is. And then we'll get a couple shots of him and then let him go. Here he is, guys. One last look at this gorgeous brook trout. Really, really good fish. Let's get him back in the water here. There he goes. Such a pretty fish and a really, really solid sized fish for this creek. That is the type of fish I come out here catching on these little creeks like this. Catching brookies like that, that's just what makes this all worth it. So hopefully we can keep it going, catch some more big ones like that. And yeah, we've got plenty of water ahead of us to keep pushing up this creek. I'm still amazed that we were able to catch that fish, and we caught it on a dry fly, which is a great sign that maybe these bigger fish are still going to be taking dries today. That's obviously, you know, what my original plan was, to be catching all these fish on dry flies. So it's good to see that it's still working. So far, we've caught 5 native brookies, all on dry flies. We haven't even really been fishing for that long. So, you know, it started off kind of slow, but I mean, actually, it's actually been a pretty good day. All right, best hole in the entire creek right here. Definitely going to pull out a good brookie if we can get a good cast without spooking everything. So let's get our caddis up there into this pool and see if anything wants to bite. I think we might have to get it a little further up than that, but no, they're in here. Just might have to put in the time to catch them. Ooh, we just had a good fish bite up here. Missed him though. It can't, the crazy thing is it happened on a cast where like my leader landed on the line making a huge splash. I thought for sure I spooked everything, and then all of a sudden I just saw the shape of a fish come up and eat my fly. It was when it happened when I least expected to get a fish, and I wasn't ready for it, and I missed him. Got him! Wow! Right when I least expected, I was about ready to pull up my line and keep moving, but pulled a brookie out of there. It's very small, but it's better than catching nothing out of there, I guess. So another like solid 3.5 to 4 inch brookie. This is fish number 6 of the day. Not the one we were after out of there, but still, I'll take this one any day of the week. Very, very fun to catch, especially on dry flies. So pop that hook out real quick, get this fish back in the water, and I just slipped and fell, and now I'm completely soaked. This is miserable. Now I'm freezing cold now. I think my phone might have even gotten wet, so hopefully that doesn't do anything. It should be fine. But yeah, that was not fun. Damn, that really hurt. Yeah, that might shorten my day of fishing out here, but to be honest, I'm gonna be wet driving home no matter what. I might as well keep fishing and wait till it dries. And yeah, that was not fun. That actually really hurt. Slipped on a big rock in the middle of the stream. Rod went flying out of my hands. I just went down. Actually would have been pretty fun if I was recording, because I'm sure it would have been hilarious to see, but unfortunately I wasn't, because I have nothing to show for it except soaked pants. Even I think my fishing vest is a little wet. Yeah, that was bad. Ooh, that was a strike. Wow, that took a while, but we finally got a fish to eat out of this pool. Probably casted like 20 times up there. And then I finally put it in the right place, I think, because had our first strike out of this spot. And it looked like a decent fish too. Don't think he was that big, but it definitely wasn't small either, with how big of a splash he caused. Got him. There we go. Brookie number 7 of the day. It's a pretty good one as well. Probably a 5-incher or so. Out of that little pocket up there. That was really cool. Another one on the elk hair caddis. Actually, this fish might be a little over 5 inches. Really pretty one. Very solid fish. So let's get the hook out of him really quick, and we'll get him back in the water. There we go. Pop him off the hook. Take a look at him in the sun really quick. Gorgeous colors on him. All right. Wow, so yeah, I knew there'd be a fish in this hole. I didn't catch anything on this side. When I casted it over to the right, I got one on my first drift. So yeah, that was really cool out of this little pocket. It's gonna be a tricky cast, but if we can get it right up in that little corner, the water flows in. Sort of like that, but a couple feet over. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm not sure if it showed up on camera. I'll have to zoom in to make it more visible if it did. But there was a very big brook trout that followed out the fly. Then as soon as he saw me, he went bolting for the log, and I think he might be spooked now. But yeah, that fish was probably bigger than the one that I caught before. That 7.5 incher was probably bigger than that. So yeah, if only we could have caught that fish. That thing was pretty big. I mean, I don't think he would have been in contention to break my PB, which is 9 inches, but he might have gone 8 inches or over. So yeah, that was a very good fish. Probably the biggest fish I've seen on this creek in quite a while. Well, guys, I think that's gonna do it for today. We caught 6 brookies. It was really fun day out here. Actually, I'm not sure if it was 6 or 7. I honestly have no idea. I stopped trying to remember that a while ago. It's been a bit since I've caught a fish, but yeah, great day out here. Had a lot of fun catching fish on dry flies. We got that really one nice one that was about 7.5 inches. We also had a fish that was a little bit bigger than that. Chased the fly, but then turned away at the last second because it got spooked. So overall, a great day out here in the woods, fishing for native brook trout. definitely be back out here again soon to film another video before the fall sets in, catching fish on dry flies, because it's just so fun. This is my favorite type of fishing. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.